What up, YouTube? Smash that like button right now if you love your Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I'm here to teach you some top tips, tricks, and maybe hidden features for some of you. And some of you might know some of these, but this ranges all the way from beginner to intermediate to professional tips. So I got you guys, especially my new Note 10 Plus owners. All right, the first tip I'm going to show you guys is how to activate full quad HD resolution. Now, if you didn't know, when Samsung sends you the Galaxy Note, this is always on every Note, they send it to you with just only full HD plus activated. So when you get it, it'll look just like this. But me, I want what I paid for, so I go to Quad HD. Yes, this uses up more battery, but it's definitely worth it, baby. I'm getting that resolution, so you can watch those YouTube videos in 2K. Also, you can jump right over there to font size and style while in this setting and menu, and you can adjust the size of your fonts and the style of them as well. I recommend that because it could add to the feel of the resolution and everything as well. Next up, I want to show you how to reduce animations and make your phone snappier, faster. At least it'll feel that way, but it actually really is, because it's eliminating that animation when you're getting rid of a window and it's jumping straight to it. Now, there's an easy way. Samsung has made this very easy for you. If you jump into the advanced features and you click right here on reduce animations, it's that simple. And it will make the animations a lot quicker. And see, if I go right here and open up Instagram, there go Janae, now she's gone, and you see how fast that was. But if you want to get even more in depth with it and have more control, you can go down here into settings and then about phone, and then you're going to go to software information, and then you're going to go to where it says build number. You're going to tap that. I believe it's about 7 times, but you have a countdown that shows up. Then you're going to be asked to enter your phone pin. Go ahead and enter your phone pin. And once you've done that, you're going to have access to the developer options menu. So if you go back to the settings and you scroll all the way down to the very bottom, now there's a new menu, developer options. You're going to click in there. Then you're going to have to scroll all the way down. There's a lot of stuff in here. Don't mess with anything if you don't know what you're doing. Then you get here to where you see Windows animation, transition animation, and animator duration scale. So you can change it to 0.5x, which is probably the most recommended and the most ideal one. But me, I go animations off. I'm just gonna do that for this video so you guys can see how crazy, stupid snappy this is. It pretty much bypasses that whole animation thing and just get straight to it. Boom, gone. You can see, pow, gone. Oh, let's hit him with another one more time. Oh, YouTube, boom, gone. So go ahead, play with that and adjust it to whatever your liking is. Next thing I want to show you is dark mode. As you can see, when I look into my app drawer, as well as my notification shade, everything is dark, even in my menu. I want to show you, go into settings, and then what this is really good for is for the longevity of your screen and your device. You're gonna go to display, and it's right there, dark mode, baby. It's literally that. You tap that, oh my goodness, now I can't see. Let's turn that back on. Dark mode, everything, I highly recommend it. Come on, you're getting more battery and you're helping your eyes. So your eyes will thank you, and so will your device. You know what I mean? Next up, the next thing I wanna show you is how to turn your keyboard into dark mode. As you can see, my keyboard is blacked out. Now, usually I think the default Samsung keyboard is going to be like kind of bluish tint, but if you hit right there on the settings and then you go to theme, as you can see, I chose the black theme, but that's the typical one you have, is that more bluish look. And then you can also change it to something else, like you get that red keyboard if you want to. So there's a bunch of themes and colors inside of there you can play with. The very next thing I want to show you guys is in your calendar, you can use your S Pen to sketch on your calendar. So say if you got something knocked out for the day and you want to cross it off, if you count down the days to, you know, Christmas or whatever it is, you can do that here. You can go ahead and adjust your S Pen, you know, the tip width and the color, and you can go ahead and use that and get a nice big thick red X on that joint. So this is something that's useful for people who want to write. You can also write in, you know, your schedule if you're into that. Now, if you saw me when I erased, I used the button on the S Pen to quickly erase whatever I write. Next up, what we're gonna do is drag and drop shutter button. Now, this is an easy tip, but everyone may not know it. As you can see, my shutter button is right there on the screen. Now, with these big phones, it's hard to always reach the shutter button, so you can move it up to a more preferable placement and use it that way. Very easy, quick tip, but a lot of people may not know this. Next up, I wanted to show you how to activate your notification light. you're going to go into the Galaxy Store and you're going to search for this app, Edge Lighting Plus. You're going to download it, you're going to install it, and then you're going to go here to the black hole. Now that has that notification lighting that pops up around your punch hole camera. There's other options as well if you want to go that route, but this helps all of the people who missed the notification light. You can also alter the color, and if you go into advanced, you can alter the duration of this notification light. And if you want to get deeper, go into settings, go into display, and scroll down. You're going to see down here, you'll find Edge Screen. Now you're able to control this even more. Now, the first menu I got to when you open the app, you were able to change like the lighting style and so forth. That's where we were, but let's go back. You guys can choose which apps this notification light is used on. So like for me, I have it on YouTube Studio, also have it on Twitter and IG as well. And then another thing you can do is you can either have it always on, or you can have it only when the screen is on or when the screen is off. So you choose. It's up to you. Next thing I want to show you is how to get your notification panel to show up from a swipe down. You go right here into your home screen settings, and then as simple as that, swipe down for notifications panel. As soon as you activate this, you are able to swipe down on the screen and have your notification panel show up. And it's super snappy fast since I turned off all of the notifications. All right, next up, what I want to show you is how to use your S Pen to create GIFs or GIFs. You're able to hit Smart Select. Now, once you hit Smart Select, you choose GIF, and then from there on you're able to select a region of a video and create a GIF from it. It's really smooth, really easy. This is great for creators if you want to create GIFs for your videos and your content and share them on social media. I absolutely love this feature. All right, next up, what I want to show you is how to use your S Pen to write text. Like you can handwrite your text. Now you click right there on those three dots on the keyboard and go to handwriting, and you proceed to write what it is you want the text to be. And the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus will convert your handwriting into text. And this is real cool because sometimes you can write quicker than you can type. Not a bad feature. Next up, I want to show you how you can take a Samsung note that you wrote with your S Pen and you can convert that into text. You know, you can copy it and literally paste it somewhere else. So I wrote this. It's not that legible, so don't expect the text to be that. But you click down here on that T button in the bottom, and it will have that pop up, and you can hit copy, and I can paste that text. Now, next up, what I want to show you are the air gestures. This was what was new, and you know, this is the slight gimmick feature with the Note 10 Plus, but as you can see, I'm controlling my camera 100% with my S Pen without touching the smartphone. So, you know, you hit the button and you perform certain gestures, whether it's up, down, or you can do a circular motion for zooming like I'm doing right here. And also, if you want to change the certain modes in the camera, you can hold the button and swipe left or right. As you can see, I can switch from photo to live focus. And then if I swipe again, I get into live video focus mode and back and forth. All right, the next feature I want to show you guys is split screen view. This is super dope. So if you go into your recent apps menu, you have to hit the icon of the app, and then you can go into open in split screen view. And then after that, you select your second app. I think I'm going to go for Twitter. Who doesn't want to use YouTube and Twitter at the same time, especially if you're a YouTube creator? So with this setup, I'm able to, you know, tweet or search my Twitter timeline while watching YouTube videos. This is absolutely clutch, and this is multitasking, and this is where the Galaxy Note 10 Plus crushes an iOS device. Same for any other Android that has multitasking. Apple, I'm gonna need you to get this ASAP. Yeah. Next feature. All right, next up, what we're gonna get into is you can use the S Pen also to go into pop-up view. So instead of going to split screen view, you can go into pop-up view where you have the app show up as a pop-up. So that's another way to use that. Another way to multitask, because you can have your pop-up view while you're doing something else on the bigger side of the screen. Now, the next thing I want to show you that also involves this S Pen is going to be translation. Now I have a Spanish paragraph up there. I'm going to choose translate, and I'm going to literally hover over each word, and you're going to be able to see the translation happen live right there on the spot. Super fast too, and it's super good. So, you know, I used to low-key could speak some Espanol when I lived back in LA, and I can understand it a lot more back then, but since I've been gone, I haven't been able to. Another thing I want to show you with the S Pen is on this website, if I hover to the top and bottoms in that arrow forms and I just hover there, it'll scroll for me. This is super convenient. Another thing, if you're in the gallery and you're looking at photos, just hover over with your pointer and that photo will enlarge. That's super dope. So you can see right here, this is the photo I took while I was using the air gestures with the S Pen. That's what the S Pen is all about. That's why it's the tag team combo. All right, next up I want to show you, say if you have a sentence and you need to get your cursor in the middle of that sentence really quick. How you're going to do that is you're going to hold down on the space bar and you're going to slide left or right until you get to that point of edit. Now I'm going to circle back. Earlier I showed you how to erase with your S Pen by just holding the button. And I just want to reiterate this because this is important. This is going to keep, say, a new S Pen user from going to the bottom to select the eraser and then going back to the pen. That just skips a step. Just hold that button and that's magic erase. All right, so we're gonna show you the next feature, which is lockdown mode. So if you go to settings, go to lock screen, and then you're gonna go into secure lock settings. You're gonna have to enter your PIN, and after you enter your PIN, then you can go ahead and activate lockdown mode, which is right there, show lockdown option. What is the lockdown mode? Basically, this only allows you to get into your phone strictly with your PIN. No fingerprints, no face unlock. So if you got face unlock on, which isn't the most secure, and someone can unlock it, say if you're sleeping, you know what I mean, you're out there, you can go ahead and turn this on. That way they have to know your PIN in order to get in. All right, let me show you another security feature. Go into biometrics and security, and then you're gonna go into other security settings, and you're going to be able to pin an app. This is called pin windows. So basically what this does is it allows you to allow, say if you're letting someone use your phone, and you can lock it to that app. Like literally they can access the app, they can do whatever they're trying to do, but they cannot go into your phone any further than that. So once you pin an app the way that I just showed you by hitting the icon and hit pin window, they cannot go anywhere else in your phone. You have to swipe up or hold the two buttons at the bottom, and you have to swipe and hold, and then you're able to use a biometric login in order to get access to the phone again. All right, the next feature I'm going to show you is how to change that Bixby button. It's called the side key. So if you go into settings, other features, and then you hit side key, as you can see, for press and hold, I can activate it to be now my power options. And that's a quicker way to get down to that lockdown mode and so forth. Yo, so thank you for watching this video. Give you two really quick tips and tricks. If you plug in your Note 10 Plus with just a USB-C cable to your computer, you activate DeX mode and you're able to drag and drop files. Also, there's another cool app called Quick Measure where you can use like the, artificial intelligence and depth sensor and the camera to measure things. So that's really cool. Thank you guys for watching. My name is CJ. This is CJ Knows Tech, where I know tech so you don't have to. Go ahead and smash that like button and consider hitting that subscribe button because I got more Galaxy goodness coming your way. Peace out, y'all.